What's up, YouTube? So today I'm here in Jardim do Turel, which is a Portuguese landscape, kind of. It's a viewpoint. I'm inside of a pool right now, but it's kind of a viewpoint, and there is the sunset over there and whole Lisbon. Here's Afonso and Lisa. They are just getting some shots of the sunset, and today it's a coach and tip days. Hello guys, what's up? Octomax and Parkour free run always here. So today we're gonna learn palm spin. I'm gonna give you the tutorial right here on this pool, inside of a pool, because there is no water in the pool and it's perfect height for me to do the palm spin, perfect height to show you the palm spin, and that's it, yeah? So hope you guys are excited to learn how to do the palm spin. It's a similar move to a wall spin, but instead of doing it in a wall, you do it on the instead of doing it on a wall like vertical wall, you can do it on a wall like normal wall, a vault wall, or a rail, or some low obstacle, or even high if you do palm spin on top. Palm spin is a cool move. It's a style move, but it also can be useful for changing direction and to add some style on your runs. So dyno tutorial. Thank you for suggesting the dyno tutorial. It's gonna be next week probably, and today it's gonna be the palm spin. So I'm gonna use exactly this wall where Lizzie is standing right now, and I'm gonna start giving you the tips how to do the palm spin. First, you gotta think about the takeoff. As always, every move has its own takeoff, and most of the takeoffs on vaults are similar, but you should kind of adapt for all the moves because it's a little bit different for everything you do. So as a cat pass, you do the cat pass takeoff. Hey, can you help me filming here, Afonso? Afonso is gonna help a little bit. Grab here, otherwise you're grabbing this. Yep. All right. So for the takeoff, you're gonna do like a cat pass takeoff, but slow. You don't want to do this running too fast. You want to do it kind of standing almost still next to the obstacle, or even just doing it with slow run up. So try to look a little bit lower so you can see my feet. No, like this. No, how it was. No. Agarra. Fechou assim. So look at my feet. So you're gonna do like ponta mais para mão. 1, 2. All right. If you turn to the left, you do the right one in front. If you turn to the right, you do like this. Okay. So you're gonna jump like 2 legs. You jump 2 legs at the same time, but you also do the takeoff kind of split step, but both legs will jump at the same time. And look now, another detail from behind, because you're gonna have to kind of give like a twist to your body as you take off. So come here a little bit. Yes, that's perfect. Now look, after the takeoff, how I put my hips to the side and how I kind of spin, jumping spin. This is the takeoff for the palm spin. Okay, so this is not a palm spin. What I just did was not a fully palm spin. I just wanted you to see the takeoff. Now I'm going to show you how to place your hands on the wall. Let's go. So let's see, if you turn, if you're going to spin to your left, you're going to put your left hand on the corner, on the edge of the wall, like this. Wait, like this. Okay? The other hand on top, and this hand on top is going to make you spin. So you kind of drag the wall backwards, and meanwhile you keep this hand supporting your weight. Another thing, don't forget that this hand has to have this angle all the time. You cannot put your hand like here, because if you do this, you will end up falling on top of the wall. I'm going to show you exactly in this angle right now how to do the takeoff and how to not do the takeoff. So keep the shoulder always facing here. You always like out of the wall with your shoulder. You're never going to put your shoulder on top of the wall, because what happens, you just land on top of the wall like this. See, even if I can hold it in my shoulder, I will fall on top of the wall because my weight is always there and I need to put the weight outside of the wall. So let's see the weight outside of the wall, what happens. I know it's scary, you think you're gonna fall because you're gonna face the floor with face down, but gravity works in his own time. It's not gonna be fast forward because you're doing a scary move, okay? So make sure you do it like slowly. First, you can even tap your feet there. So like this. See? First use the step on the wall so you can kind of tuk-tuk help you to spin without losing your balance to fall on your head. So this is the first steps, and it's not scary for me because I can do it. Yeah, it's not scary for you, but some people are scared for other things, and some people are more scared than others, so it's just for everyone to be able to understand. So don't forget, start doing the palm spin using the stepping on the wall on the other side. And if you cannot do it on a flat wall like this kind, it's not flat but doesn't matter, you do it like in the edge. If you do it over a corner, it's much easier, you will not trip with your legs on the wall, okay? So, vai lá mais para trás bocadinho. So another one, hand out, chest out of the wall, and you're gonna always look at your hand that is placed on the edge here. Always looking at this hand, look. Okay? Okay, this was a palm spin, but now I'm gonna give you the mistakes, the common mistakes about the palm spin. Most of people, instead of keeping your shoulders, instead of keeping your shoulders like inside, they try to go like a lazy vault, and they try to go like this. And this is a mistake. When you put your hips out, it's already not a palm spin because you're gonna land like this. It's gonna be like kind of palm spin lazy. Look at a little bit more further so you can see the whole thing. Look, this is not how you do palm spin, but you can do this move too because it can be cool and it can be useful. But this is a lazy vault. In a way that you finish in a lazy vault, but you start in a palm spin. This is not what you want to do. You want to keep your chest closed and always looking your hand, because as you take off, is the position you take off, it should be the position you want to land. Other thing that you should keep in mind when you do the palm spin, the direction of the running. Most of people think because they're gonna go like this, they want to start like sideways to the wall. But no, you should start facing the wall forward, because then you can control the spin better. This way I'm just kind of going over the wall, and it's not really controlled. If you can keep your weight on top of this arm and spin around the arm using only the balance, then it's perfect. Like this. See? Also, you can even land which leg you want, but normally if you spin to the left leg is gonna come first to the ground. But you can skip that leg and land like this, like rotating. So go a little bit further, guys. Yes. Now you can see how I'm gonna land with the other leg. So it's like a hyper landing. See? So this, if you want to keep running or doing something extra, it always depends. Nothing is applied for everything. Always depends what you're going to do after and what you did before. So you can kind of do the technique in a way that fits for what you're doing. But the normal average palm spin, just like this. Okay? Any doubts you guys have? Can you do it again, please? I just did it. I don't know if you saw it. Afonso is resting his arm a little bit because his arm was like. Thanks, Afonso, for filming. Well, let me put this a little bit higher. So if you guys have any questions about palm spin, I'm still here. I'm gonna keep teaching you. When is next lifestyle? Parkour free run. My hip here is like, this is like the ribs, you see? It's a muscle that is inside that is kind of contracted. So it's getting much better. I don't think by giving rest is getting better, but yesterday and before yesterday I went to the gym and I trained, and now it's better. So I don't know if training it's gonna be making it better, but in the 12th of this month I'm going to Saudi Arabia, and probably there I'm not gonna have internet every day, just in the hotel. So I'm gonna stop the live streams in the Saudi Arabia, but in return I'm gonna bring you guys a video and maybe something else. Let's see what is coming. But let me just read the comments here so I see what you guys want to know about It can dislocate your arm. No, it cannot dislocate my arm. Say some variations. I already said some variations. I don't know if you guys were here, but you can always go back in the video. I gave you like options of what you're doing before and what you're doing after the palm spin matters for the actual technique. Depends always what you want to do before and after, and then you can apply different beginnings and different endings on your technique. Just be creative all the time. Don't stick to the how it's done, because it's not going to be just done in one way. You can always change it and adapt it, but there is an average way to do things, and this palm spin that I just teach you is the normal palm spin that everyone kind of learn in basis. And then you can, after you learn it, you can apply it anywhere you want in any environment. In rails it's a little bit different, because you have to put your hands in the rail together, but just do it when the rail finish here. Try to do it over the corner, and if your legs will clip the rail, you can see it in, if you imagine the rail continues, you just like do it in an imaginary line, and if you can pass the line, you just apply it in the rail. It's a bit scarier in rails, but it can work. Also, you can do like from cat position, and you hang in a place where is a bar. You can kind of have this hand already turned, like you put in the wall like this, and you can just do it from cat, climb up, palm spin. Yeah, Octomax flips, it's okay to not do flips. I think it's a good training for you if you do flips, because you get your mind trained for different kinds of situations, even if you're upside down, even if you're falling, and sometimes a flip can be even useful. So I think flips is a good thing to learn, even if you're not into flips so much. I'm not into flips so much as well. I like more parkour. I like more jumping, dislocating fast and useful movement, but I like to do flips because they bring you something else as well. What did you say, Dinesh? Please what? Please do a backflip. Dinesh, today is not the day for asking me to do stuff. It's a coach and dip days. I know you want to see a backflip, but I want to respect my recovery time, and I don't want to do flips because that requires a lot of abs, and this is the zone that is injured at the moment. So thank you guys. Can you teach press Kong? Press Kong, what is press Kong? It's not better starting on 45 degrees. Can you do also 180 tutorial on a bar like you? Yeah, I can. The palm spin 45 degrees. What do you mean about the palm spin with 45 degrees? I'm going to India in the... Isa, when are we going to India? In the 21st of this month, we're going to India. Me, Lisa, and Afonso, we're gonna be in India. So if you're from India, go to the National Jam in Pune. It's gonna happen somewhere in the 20s of this month. I will put that in my social media as well, in my stories, and I will announce it so you guys know when we're coming and where to meet us. I'm not going to Delhi this time, I'm going to Pune, but thank you guys for the invitation. Well, don't forget to hit the bell button so you know when I'm live next time. And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm giving you parkour tutorials called Coach and Tips. And yeah, just put in the comments which techniques you want to see next so I can make them happen for you. I put palm spin today because I saw a guy like commenting palm spin. I want to learn palm spin. So there you go, you got a palm spin today. Next time can be anything. You can be the one choosing what I'm going to teach you next. So make sure you hit the bell button, you know when I'm live, and write on the comments what you want to see, because I read the comments. So thank you guys for being here, and see you guys there as fast as you can.